Hey everybody, welcome to All Stars and Stripes Heroes Connection. This is a place for military veterans, first responders, advocates, their families, or anybody who wants to do business-to-business networking with us. And there you go, Angeletha, we see you now. Great. Good to have you all here. For the next 56 minutes, I guess now, we start each meeting with a moment of silence. We have the Pledge of Allegiance, the national anthem. I'll talk to you a little bit about our landing page, and then we'll stop for business briefs, and everybody will get a chance to share a 60-second a business brief about yourself or your business. And then we'll have a hero highlight and our spotlight speaker, which is Angeletha Long today. So glad to have you back with us. And then I will have an inspirational end with inspirational thought and announcements and reminders. So we will start with a moment of silence. Now for the Pledge of Allegiance, if you're able to stand, this would be a good time. Can you hear that, by the way?
Yes.
Yes.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
were the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming,
and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air,
gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I thought that one was pretty cool.
That was a good one.
Yeah, so I will be sharing the landing page. It's a temporary landing page for our Zoom link for our meeting and all of our social media. It's actually a part of my website right now, but eventually it will go back to being the scuttlebutt.club. The gentleman that's going to be hopefully helping me get that straightened out. But I'll be posting that so that you can at least save that to your browser so that when it comes time to join our meeting each week, all you should have to do is go look for the Zoom registration link, and also encourage you to go to those social media things here. This one in the middle is not a play button. That's actually YouTube. I've changed that now, but you can go and see all of our previous meetings or most of them by clicking on that YouTube. It'll take you to our YouTube page, which if y'all would, please go ahead and subscribe to that. Also join our Facebook group. Anything else that I add on here, please go on there, and you can also share
Yeah.
with people as well. So, all right. And then I'm going to stop sharing so that we can all see each other. We've got a good group here today. And I have asked Mary Gant to step in for Terry to be our co-host. So she'll be calling on us. And Santa Papa John, he's always does such a good job for our timers. So if you go over your 60 seconds, you're going to hear this really cool little wrap it up music. So that way everybody gets a chance to give their 60 seconds and we don't run short on time for our spotlight speaker. All right, Mary.
Okay, so Janet, you want to kick us off here?
Thanks, Mary. I'd be happy to. Janet Hudson, I'm a nurse practitioner, Air Force veteran of 13 years who came home from Desert Storm and got really sick. And even though I practiced anesthesia, I know what drugs do. I don't want to take them. So I always look for natural ways to heal. And about 3 years ago, I found LifeWave, who has technology that actually will elevate and activate your own stem cells to work for healing. So when you know people who are dealing with sleep issues or maybe pain and inflammation issues, or they're looking for extra income opportunities, LifeWave is an amazing company to get involved with for both for your health and for your wealth. So thanks a lot for having me here today. Janet Hudson, bringing you technology for healing.
Hey, thank you, Janet. Okay, William Story. Want to go next?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry about that. And is this the intro, correct?
Yeah, just tell us who you are, what you do.
All right, sorry. So my name is William Story. I am located in Columbus, Georgia, south of Atlanta, and right in the heart of Fort Benning. I have worked out on Fort Benning for 17 years as a information security officer, supporting the U.S. Army Ranger Battalion, and now I'm starting a business consultant, and my consultant business is mainly focused on using a platform and technology to help veterans streamline their VA benefits, and just a new type of a path that works, with traditional VSOs and everybody like that, to use the documentation to align it with the VA criteria. Now that we have the technology, we can do a overall look instead of what we had to do in the past, which was piece by piece. So I do that to support veterans nationwide and to help VSOs with their caseloads as well as VA attorneys.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Bill Conti. Did you say that right?
That's good. That's good. Hey, I'm new here. I got someone told me I should join this group. I said, well, okay, let's give it a whirl. So, Air Force veteran, just 25 years, 3 months, 17 days, but I wasn't counting. Started out as a aircraft mechanic and then went to computers, systems engineer, all that stuff. Went over to corporate America. They didn't like me so much. They told me they didn't value me. They laid me off 3 times after 50 years old. So I started something else, my own business. And what I do is I help entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants who are stuck and struggling. I help them refine their process, refine their story, and start a business or get going back on a business that brings them clients.
Hey, thank you. Oh, and everybody, put your contact information in the chat, so we all know who you are. Okay, Al Warren.
Hello, I'm the daughter of a World War II vet, sister of a Vietnam vet, and I met a former vice president of Microsoft who set out to level the playing field for the average investor after getting burned. in 2000 with the tech bubble, and I have software that will put your money to work, and no one has access to your account. You'll pull in profits fast, low risk for a flat fee. And this is the kind of thing very wealthy people hear about, and I'm trying my hardest to get it out to the populations that hear about it last.
Great, thank you. And Michael Santos and Kitty.
Hi there. This is little bit, and I'm Michael Santos. Hey, I am a Legal Shield and ID Shield independent associate here in Denton, Texas. U.S. Navy vet, 4 years, active duty, 4 years reserve duty. And what we do is we provide legal access for anybody that needs it. We provide legal plans and identity theft protection plans for anybody that needs that. Can be a small business, can be individuals. It's like insurance for having a lawyer, legal insurance is what I call it, and that's what I do.
Hey, thank you. Okay, Greg Boone.
Hello, everyone. Greg Boone here with Boone's Farm, and we help realtors improve their sleep and boost productivity, enabling them to close more deals and become game changers in their industry. And we achieve this by leveraging a few of the products found in my dispensary that have personally helped me improve my sleep. So if you know any realtors out there that are lacking in sleep, please send them my way. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. And Kurt, why don't you go next?
Hello, everyone. I am Kurt Roskoff out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. I like to say it's as close to heaven on earth as we can get. I do podcasting, folks. I invite you a complimentary free offering to be a guest on our shows where you can come on to the Zoom session and do this again, where you share who you are, what you do, your products and services. And then we put all the podcasting into play, which means you're going out there in live stream fashion to YouTube Live, LinkedIn Live, Facebook Live, X Spaces, Clubhouse, and more. So it's co-marketing. It's doing it together where we can get out there to all of our social media reaches. And it's about you helping me in a process. And this process is you making sure to help me that everybody that I know gets to know you. That's what I'm excited about, folks. Let's do it together. You're the star of the show. All we need to do is schedule it, and we're off to the races. Back to you. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Kurt. Okay, Angeletha, do you want to give a little teaser about what you're going to be talking about today?
Hey everyone, my name is Angeletha Long. I am a travel concierge and I am going to be talking about how travel builds community.
Sounds good. Okay, Papa John.
How did I know you were going to do that? I thought I better unmute myself before you called my name because, then you stumble around trying to get the mouse to work and you got to hit the button. I'm Santa Papa John, folks. I make people smile, giggle, and laugh. I create wonderful memories by creating wonderful videos for your businesses and for your families, including custom stories where I say your children's name in the story that I'm reading. With over my 100,000 followers on social media, folks, I create a little bit of a wave happening. But also, I have a whole separate website because I love our veterans, and veterans deserve a little bit more respect than they're getting. The Warriors Beacon of Hope, folks, where I'm creating a nationwide list of services, meetings, and scholarships because children of veterans go to school and they're looking for scholarships. So hit me up. I'm Santa Papa John. I love our veterans and thank you all for your service.
Thank you. Okay, Jim Wiltshire.
Yes, thank you, Mary. I do apologize, everyone. Hello. I don't know why my video isn't coming on, but may I ask before you start the timer? I see it started already. Is this group uh, for military professionals and veterans?
It's for military veterans, first responders, their families, advocates, or anybody who wants to do business to business networking with us.
Oh, got it. Okay. All right. Because I didn't want to be disrespectful because I am not a military professional or a veteran.
Neither am I. So I have kids who are in the military, but
okay, got it. Got it. Okay. I do apologize again. I don't know what's going on with the video, and I just literally came off of another Zoom where I had video and audio, so I'm not sure. But with my 26 seconds left, I'm Jem Wilshire. I own Hollywood Access Inc. I put people, kids, teens, and adults on TV shows, movies, and commercials and speaking roles on the major platforms, Netflix, Hulu, etc., BET, ABC, HBO, etc. I'm out of time. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Jen.
Thank you. Okay, Richard.
Well, thank you. Apologize coming in late from another Zoom myself. I live in Clarksville, Tennessee, but I help people normally worldwide, but currently in the current economy here in the United States and Canada, I am trying to help people survive by helping keep them in front of the people they need to talk to. I have put in the chat a link to the information on voice search, and you can get a free visibility scan, which will let you know how you show up on the internet, but be sitting down when you look at it. With that said, my name's Richard Brooks, and thank you all.
Thank you. Okay, Mary Ann.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Mary Ann Guinea here. In today's world, there's a few things that are important: your time, your money, and your health. Well, let me ask you, if you walked into Target and every time you walked in, they said, sale, sale, here, I'm going to save you 30 to 50%, you might be very interested in it. They don't do that. Our members do. So the other thing is, what are the other stores you're shopping at giving you back? For example, we get you money back on over 2,500 stores like Petco and PetSmart and things like that. We have all kinds of membership benefits that come along with being a member. So I'm looking for introductions to people, especially veterans, that are looking for safer, better products that are going to save them money and give them a way to keep more money in their wallet. Mary Ann Guinea, I'm with Melaleuca.com. And we're enhancing lives of those we touch by helping people reach their goals.
Hey, thank you. And Joel.
Good afternoon, everybody. I apologize for being late. My name is Joel Holt, live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Our company, Empower Impact Solution, doing a lot of things, but the stuff that are in relationship to the veterans. We have a program that called $0 donation program. So we're working with nonprofit organizations, help them to raise money. It is much easier to ask for $0 than $100. So because we're not asking for money, it is much easier for us to raise money for nonprofit organizations. And there's a lot of nonprofit organizations that our people are from the that helping veterans. So it's just great knowing that we're making a difference in that way. Besides that, we do work with any for-profit companies as well, help them to save money in healthcare, in taxes, and insurance as well. But this is really why I'm here to support the veterans organizations.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
And now I'll go. So you probably are taking pictures of your kids, grandkids, nieces, and nephews, and you have them probably on your phone. And then what do you do with them? You know, some people may show them to their coworkers. You might post on social media, but does the child that you took the picture of, do they get to see the picture? Not just here, look, here are playing t-ball. They need to see something tangible that they can look at almost every day, because pictures help boost a child's self-esteem. So you could put something elaborate together, like a photo album for them, which then they can have something of their own, or you can just put a picture on an end table or a photo magnet on the refrigerator. It just helps them feel connected to the family and give them a sense of belonging. So let me help you take that favorite photo you have of that child and put it into something tangible that they can look at. I'm Mary Gant, your photo coach, because your memories are worth preserving. Okay, and Angela, you're next.
Yes, and I am Angela Nelson. I did put my information in the chat. I would love to set up a one-to-one with each and every one of you. If it's been a little while since we've had a one-to-one, let's set one up. I am an agent with Wealth Wave. I teach people how money works. It's all those things that they didn't teach us in high school that we should have known. A lot of things that I didn't learn until I was already a grandmother, actually. So it's a lot of great information. I don't charge people to teach them financial education. And we also offer financial services to our informed clients, and we don't charge. So reach out to me, and I have other services I can offer as well. And I go under Starship Solutions. All right. I am going to share my screen again here with you. Find my thing. There we go. Everybody did a great job with your business briefs. Thank you so much. Thank you, Santa Papa John. Thank you, Mary, for helping with that. So today our hero highlight is going to be by Angeletha Long. Angeletha, would you like to share with everyone who this is in the picture and tell us about your and the gentleman there's service to our country? And Santa Papa John, you can put like 2 minutes on that if you can.
So this gentleman in the picture, I just happened to be at the Museum of Aviation, and he was there, and he said, "Hey, you're cute. Would you like to take a picture?" And I said, "Sure, why not?" No, that is not true. That is that is my husband, Dr. Dwayne Long. We've been married for 19 years. As a matter of fact, next week we're going away to celebrate. He actually served 24 years in the Air Force, and I served 24 years in the Army. So together we have a cumulative 48 years of service. And funny story about how we met, I like to tell people that we met in Leavenworth because we actually did meet at Fort Leavenworth. We were just on the other side of the bar. So yeah, this picture is at the Museum of Aviation here in Warner Robins, and this was a change of command ceremony.
That's cool. And what did you do in the Army?
Oh, so yeah, so throughout my 24 years, I did 10 years as a paralegal, and then I did 14 years as an intel analyst.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank
And
you.
you know what comes after that. I can't tell you anything else or else.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And that leads us into our spotlight speaker today is Angeletha Long. And Santa Papa John, if you could put 15 minutes on the timer. And, if you finish up early, that will leave time for questions and answers. So you can break that up however you want.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, Angeletha Long is with Cruise Planners. And I'm gonna not take any more of your time. I want you to share as much time as you can with us. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen so you can share yours. And then Santa Papa John, once she's sharing her screen, you can start 15 minutes.
Can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Just a little disclaimer. I had to use a clip-on camera, so it may look and it's at a different angle than my regular computer camera. So, all right, let's get started. So let me start by saying that we don't just sell vacations. We design journeys that bring people together in ways they never expected. I've seen introverts on cruise line lead karaoke lines. I've seen families come together in random countries, connecting over dinners. I've created trips for veterans who hadn't seen each other since they were on deployment. And that's the real power of travel. And that is what Global Travel Designs is all about. We are a cruise planners franchise, so we have that brand behind us. Alrighty, so here is what we're going to talk about. You learn a little bit about me, a little more about me, our mission, and what we do. I figure most people know what a travel agency is, so instead of telling you what I do, I'll just tell you how I do business. Okay, so a little bit more about me. As I said, I did 24 years in uniform. I moved 16 times, had countless mission, just constant motion. And at a while, it was time to hang it up. I was ready to trade in my combat boots for some high heels. And I moved into retirement like it was a vacation. Beaches, drinks, no schedule. And it was amazing until it just wasn't anymore. When the trip stopped, the silence hit, and it hit hard. No orders, no calendar, no one to lead, just stillness. And that is something no one prepared me for. I wasn't ready for that silence. So I started feeling off, unmotivated, disconnected, just tired. I was tired in a way that sleep just couldn't fix. I was falling asleep at stoplights. I would doze off in parking lots with the engine running. You know, after 24 years, I thought I was tough. I thought the Army had built me up over those years so I could handle anything. But I just wasn't prepared for this weight. And then one day I was in Walmart with my son, and through everything that was going on, he looked at me and he said, "Mom, are you having a panic attack?" For those of you who was here earlier, that's the little boy that y'all saw came into the screen. And that's when I was like, if he could see it, I couldn't hide it anymore. So that's when everything cracked open for me. And I had to do something I'm going to say I had never done. I had to choose myself. So I got help. I got quiet. I got real. I started rebuilding, not into who I was, but into who I was becoming. 5 a.m. workouts, intentional breathing, cleaner eating, and most importantly, travel. And it wasn't just the kind of travel that fills up your passport. It was the kind of travel that fills up your spirit, the kind that reminds you of who you are, takes you back to your root. You know, it's like it gives you permission to be who you are. And that's when it clicked. Global Travel Designs was born from that realization. Travel isn't just about movement across borders. It's a pathway for connection, to joy, to purpose. That journey, it didn't just change me, but it became my calling. And that's what I do today. I help you to reconnect with travel, to show you that travel, it's more than just visiting other places. It is a bridge to something bigger, something better. Alrighty. So our mission, it's as much about people as it is about places. It's about designing immersive travel experiences that go beyond the surface. At the heart of everything we do, it's about connections. We all need human connections to survive every day. Connections between people, between cultures, between communities. Travel isn't just about seeing the world, it's about understanding it, feeling like you're a part of it, and helping others to do the same. I do escorted trips. And on those trips, something that we do is by day, you have the freedom to go out and do whatever you want to do. You want to go to the spa, you want to go hiking, you want to lounge by the pool, whatever it is, you do it. And then at nights, we have a community. We all eat dinner together at nights, and that's when the connections come together. We talk about stories, what we did throughout the days, we reflect on what we did. We laugh. And again, that is where the real connections happen. The heart of all of my escorted trip is solo missions during the day and community by night. It's the travel that feeds the individuals and builds the group. Okay, so what do we offer? We offer complete immersion into thoughtfully curated travel experiences. So whether you are traveling solo or in a group, every journey is tailored to you. Before we start any trip, we have a pre-trip briefing. And during those trips, we talk about, okay, what is it that you want to do? We talk about the magic, what kind of magic you want to experience. And the whole point of doing that is so we could take care of all the logistics. We offer everything from group trips to solo getaway. So whether it is you want to go on a retreat in Costa Rica, you want to go on a woman-led tour in Mexico, or if you want to go on a yacht with your friends. Our group trips, they're all about connections. So also, what sets us apart is our full service approach. We manage everything: flights, lodging, visa, your excursions, local guide, you name it, we do it. I like to say all you have to do is you pay your money and show up. We also design trips around themes. Because not everyone wants the same thing. So we do our wellness trip, adventure trip, and some people are also all about culture. You can also do a mix and match, if you want to mix it up. A perfect example is right now I'm planning a yoga and golf retreat in Jamaica. So you can get up in the mornings, salute the sun, and then end your day on the green. So that's the kind of balance that our travelers love, and that's what we provide. Our trips are not just about checking off a destination. They're designed to rejuvenate, challenge, and inspire you. It's all part of our plan. It's a path to transformation. And that's what we offer: travel that gives back more than it takes. We personalize every trip. It's personalized for you and only you. So we begin every journey. The minute you say you want to do whatever it is you want to do, before we do any booking, we host a pre-trip discovery session. And this is where we get to learn about you. What is it you want from this trip? What excites you? What kind of travel experience are you looking for? Because I'm sure it is to you, and it also is to us. It's more than where you want to go, but it's the why that makes it special. And we try to figure that out so we could build your itinerary around that. We also look at another thing: flexibility. Um, life in life, you have to be flexible. Life is not predictable, and neither is travel. And so we build your itinerary so you can leave room for some spontaneity. So you may go somewhere and okay, maybe, you find a beach that you love and you just want to stay an extra day. And we will rearrange your itinerary, extend your trip for that extra day so you can enjoy the beach. You're somewhere and the locals invite you to a wedding or a festival or something that's coming up, and it's a day or two after your trip would have ended. We rearrange that itinerary so you can stay and go enjoy what the locals are offering. So ultimately, our personalization isn't just about crafting a trip. It's about crafting a feeling, the feeling of being seen, being cared for, being inspired. It's the feeling that this trip is for you and only you. Okay, so let's talk about something that's at the heart of every journey: shared experience. Travel is one of the most powerful social experience we can have. And when it's shared, it becomes even more transformative. I've watched complete strangers bond, not by blood, but by hiking, by group dinners. I grew up in Jamaica where my mom ran a villa. And all the time I watch people, they come as stranger and they leave as family. You know, events where, friends that start on a trip with, hey, where are you from? I'm sure you've done it before. You see somebody as simple as, where are you from? And you end with, oh, we should travel together next time. I remember when I was living in Colorado, and I don't know who's from Colorado or familiar with Colorado Springs, the Manitou Incline. If you've ever been there, you know that thing is brutal. It's 2,700 steps straight uphill in the mountain. And everybody going up the mountain, they were just wheezing and sweating and having a rough time. But we were all encouraging each other. And there was this one girl that said, hey, if we can do this, we can do anything. And we went up the mountain together. By the time we got to the top, we were high-fiving and hugging as if we were besties for years. That's the kind of connections you get from travel. You don't get that from anything else. So again, I do escorted trip, and then on our trips, we have a first night circle where each night after dinner, we talk about our whys, why we're here, what we want out of the trip. In March, we did a women's retreat, and I had one lady said that she was recovering from burnout. Another said she was there after grief. Another lady shared that she was homeless only a year ago. By the end of that experience, we weren't just travelers, we were each other's witnesses. So I'm telling you, this is the kind of connection that is intentional. Trips are designed for you to connect with people, and it builds into how we travel, especially through cultural immersion. Imagine going on an Alaskan cruise and you're going on a fishing expedition. You bring your fish back to the ship, and the chef cooks it for dinner, and you eat your catch for dinner that night. That's the kind of experience that people never forget. Alrighty, so if all of that, you're still wondering why choose us, it's because you get the best of both worlds. We're our boutique concierge service and the backing of Cruise Planners Network. With Cruise Planners, we have over 227 preferred vendors. And so all of these help us to design those exclusive trips for you. We work with all the luxury cruise line, all the luxury brands, and it doesn't matter what kind of travel you want to get. We support all kind of travelers. So whether you need wheelchair accessible cabins, sensory friendly itineraries, or medical travel coordination, we work with partners that makes all of this possible. Alrighty, so finally, this is what I said I was going to talk about, and this is what we talked about. Angela, do we still have time for questions?
Let's see. The clock's about to run out, but it looks like we have a couple minutes. So yeah, if you want to open it up to a question or two.
Okay, what questions do you have for me?
Anybody have any questions? Raise your hand so I can see you. The hand on the thingy.
Your digital hand.
Your digital hand. There you go, Janet.
Okay, Janet.
Can always count on Janet to ask good questions.
Just curious if you have certain locations that you're more expert in, like do you specialize in Europe, or Jamaica, or what do you specialize in?
So yes, Jamaica is my jam. Jamaica is my thing. But I do a lot of Caribbean. I am starting to venture out into Europe. I did one Europe last year. I don't have one scheduled for this year, but I have one scheduled for next year. But yeah, Jamaica is where a lot of my trips go, and like I say, I do a lot of Caribbean.
Thank you.
Hey, William.
Yes, just real quick on the Caribbean. So, to split a trip, say for instance, from Montego Bay for 3 days and the Grill for 4 days, is that something that you do?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, yes.
All I
So,
know.
yeah, and it depends on how long you want to go. So, if you only have a couple of days, you stay in one place. But if you have enough time, you can explore the island. And so that could be the perfect itinerary. You fly into Montego Bay, you stay for 3 days, and then if you want to go to Negril, you can stay for 3 days. And then, if you just want to push it over and just do a round robin, you can go to Altruist and spend another 3 days also. But
Thank you.
yes, absolutely. We do what you talk about all the time.
And Bill.
Bill.
Yeah, I know throughout, I mean, you may have answered this on the last slide, I believe you did, but through the whole presentation, you kept saying we. And I was trying to figure out if it's your agency or you're part of a bigger agency. And I think the answer is the bigger agency.
So, when I say we, I mean, I am mostly talking about Global Travel Designs. Yes, we are a cruise planners franchise. Yeah, Global Travel Designs, that is my business, but I do have a little bit of help.
Okay.
No man is an island.
I have a question. Do you have a like a mailing list where you when you have a special or you're planning like a singles group cruise or some, a group for couples? I mean, do you have?
Yes, so I do. I do have a mailing list. Everyone is more than welcome to go to my website and you can sign up for my mailing list. There are also some resources listed right here that you can take advantage of. But yeah, whenever I'm planning my trip, I blast it out. And then yeah, I'll send it out to my mailing list. And I also have list of I have a couple of lists of people that want to go to certain places. So when I get to a certain number, I could trigger that trip.
Awesome. Okay. And be sure to put your information in the chat as well for everybody to be able to save that. And y'all can take a screenshot if you need to.
I'll drop it in the chat. It'll probably be easier.
Yeah, thank you so much,
Just
Angeletha.
save the chat.
That was a wonderful presentation. It got me wanting to travel. So that's probably the purpose. But I'm actually wanting to plan some kind of a trip. I have a big birthday coming up. I don't want to give it away, but I have a big birthday coming up in January, and
29.
no, yeah, I want to do something kind of special. So, all right. Well, thank you so much.
Okay, awesome. I'd love to talk to you. Thank you all for your attention.
Yeah, thank you. And I encourage everybody to reach out to Angeletha, set up one-to-ones, and also if you see any social media links on her website or like LinkedIn, Facebook, any of those things, it helps businesses to have likes and follows. So be sure to do whatever you can to help promote her business. If you know people who are wanting to travel, make sure that you make a connection. And just to mention, we do have spotlight speakers coming up, and our next opening would be for July 7th. So if you're not scheduled yet to be a spotlight speaker, please fill out the form on that link that I shared. There is a spotlight speaker form that you can fill out. And so we have lots of openings coming up. So on May 9th, each year on May 9th, National Homefront Heroes Day. Can't see this. Hold on a second. Okay. Honors millions of civilians, past and present, who provide support to service members from the home front. Dedicated heroes roll up their sleeves, support neighbors, communities, and our nation at home, while our service members are abroad. As a result, service members have a peace of mind knowing their families, business, and communities are taken care of at home. Ways that you can contribute to help with the Homefront Heroes is or some examples are women who joined the production lines back during World War II, hosting charitable food, metal, and medical drives, businesses shifting to military production, rationing goods such as sugar, coffee, and rubber, and victory gardens that they planted back in World War II. But there's a lot of Homefront heroes even today, even though we're not in World War II anymore. So I encourage you to celebrate, though, the history of that day. Also want to wish all the moms here a happy Mother's Day coming up. Want to wish you the best. Hope you have an awesome one. May is National Military Appreciation Month. This month has more military holidays than any month of the year, so be mindful of that. And Friday, May 9th, is National Military Spouse Appreciation Day. So if you have a spouse who supported you while you were in the military or are in the military, make sure to show them your appreciation. And also, if you know couples, it's a good time to just let them know that you support them. Our inspirational thought for today, I picked something that goes along with Angeletha's presentation. It's by Dr. Seuss. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way.
Angela?
Yes.
We had a late person join. Is there time for Mark to give a little introduction about him?
Yes. Let's see. Hold on one second. Let me see. Mark, can you hear us? Not sure if he can hear us. He's muted.
All right.
All right. Well, so if we have time at the end here, when I stop sharing my screen, we'll see if we can get him to join us. So this is a time for announcements and or testimonials. I did get this invitation. I am a forever client, customer, whatever you might say. But Mary, I put this on here if you want to tell everybody about this.
Okay, so yeah, I'm a representative with a company called Forever, which is a permanent secure online photo storage company, as well as they offer digitization and photo gifts. And a lot of people upload their photos into their Forever account and say, okay, I got them uploaded. What do I do? How do I organize it? Is there one way that's better than another for how to organize photos? So tomorrow night, I'm going to just kind of talk you through a system that I use, that some other ambassadors with Forever use. It seems to be helpful. It's kind of just at least get you started somewhere in organizing it so you just don't have a photo mess all over your account. And if you don't have a Forever account, I think this will work too for just photos that you have, lost in your computer. You can get them all in organized so you can at least find them on your phone or find them on your computer. So yeah, you're welcome to join.
And you can, y'all do still have a free Forever account, right?
Correct.
Okay, so just something to keep in mind. It's a good place to start with the free account, but I definitely found value in having a paid account. I want to thank everybody for coming. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Do we have any other announcements or testimonials from anybody? Any not necessarily related to your business, but if there's an event coming up, any networking events you want to tell people about, or if you have a testimonial that you had a great one-to-one with somebody, or you want to promote someone else's business or product, this would be a time to speak up.
Well, I see Mark's not on mute anymore, so
Oh, Mark, do you want to give us, tell us in about 60 seconds who you are and what you do?
Oh, okay. Okay. So my name is Mark Balin. I'm the owner and operator of On the Mark TV, which is a streaming channel network on Connect to Your City, which is part of a 212 network opportunity for everyone to have their brand seen globally. I am not only the operator, but I'm also the executive director for the entire network. I'm also, I also am a representative for a company called Inspire World that is now fully funded to help all 501(c)s and fundraising organizations to earn money without them having to do anything but provide flow to your website. So all you have to do is channel people to your websites, and you'll be able to provide them with like an Amazon store basically, and also swag, and they'll create the swag for you. They'll create everything for you. I'm a pretty well-known entrepreneur. If you connect with me on LinkedIn and Facebook, you'll see who I am. And if you want more people to see what you do, and you want more people to generate more money for you, connect with me.
Great, thank you so much. Yeah, set up some one-to-ones, everybody here. Can you imagine if everybody here set up a one-to-one with everybody here? Like, how many meetings wouldn't that be? And how many connections couldn't we encourage? So who else? Janet, you had your hand up, I believe.
I was going to say, I've had recently a great one-to-one with Kurt, and if you've not talked to him, you really need to do that. He's got some great things to offer people. So get together with him. I have used Melaleuca products for, gosh, at least 12 years, as far as keeping our house without chemicals in it, which is what you're breathing and what you're putting on your skin is very important. So that's really a great service that she has. And Mary has some amazing products that you can put photographs on. So if you haven't had one-to-ones with her, go ahead and get with her, and I'll stop talking. Great to see everybody today.
And if you haven't used or tried the LifeWave patches that Janet represents, they really do work. So try them out. All right. Anybody else before we wrap up and say goodbye? I want everybody to wave, say hi, so I can get a good screenshot.
And save the chat.
And save the chat. Thank y'all. Let's see. Richard has his hand up. Richard?
My hand goes up when I wave.
Oh, okay. And Marianne, was that why you had your hand up too? Okay. All right. Well, it is a blessing and an honor to be with each of you each week. And I really appreciate you all showing up. And I appreciate Angeletha for doing her presentation. And want to encourage all of you to get on our Spotlight Speaker calendar. So everybody say goodbye. I'm going to stop recording.